Hi, welcome to a haul of Blu-rays and 4Ks. Now, I was going to mention about the sale that Indicator have got on. Unfortunately, I just got on their website and I had a look at the site. Unfortunately, the sale seems to have stopped, which is very odd because I thought it was running for this extra day, but it's not. But they do have lots of great deals. So, Indicator, I just love Indicator. Just one. I'm not being sponsored or anything for this. It's just one of my favourite DVD/Blu-ray/ 4K sites. I love just checking out. And I've just got some from the sale today. And this is obviously limited editions and standard editions. They've just got so many great things. And I think it's also, I love their box sets as well. So let's just go through the ones I picked up. And I'm just going to go through the ones that I actually got from the actual sale. These were reasonably priced, which I think is great. I love the fact that they decent amount of money taken off the price. Obviously, I've seen other sales, not always as good, but indicated ones have been excellent. So this one, I've got Night of the Demon. I love this film when I saw it ages and ages ago. Now, I haven't watched any of these yet. So this is purely going to be sort of my saying, what a great film I thought it was back in the day. I might watch this again. I might think, why did I think that? But I think it's going to be good. And also the thing about it is look at the selection of what you get, the special features. Now, you might not like special features, but I love special features. A disc without special features is always a disappointment. Well, obviously a film, really massive. Good film. Not very good if the film's not very good. But it's always great to get some extras. And this one, look at the extras in this. This is just a real insane level of extras. This one, Night of the Demon, original full length, pre-release, etc. This is a Blu-ray. Curse of the Demon, the US reissue, 96 minutes. They're the same length. You've got the 2K, loads of the Making of the Demon, Night of the Demon, the original theatrical cut. That was 82 minutes. It's obviously slightly different there. Again, the Making of the Night of the Demon. You've got the Dana Andrews on the Night of the Demon. Devil's in the Details. You've got loads of things. Devil Gets His Due. There's just so many things it's talking about. Analysis by Kim Newman. He turns up everywhere. Kim Newman's always turned up, but he's always fascinating to listen to. And there are loads of other ones as well. Also, you've got here Manchester Festival of Fantastic Film, 51 minutes, archival video interview with the producer and so on. I just love it. Just really pile on the isolated music effects thing. The only thing I can't see, there doesn't seem to be, film score. That's something also I always love. Something when they talk about the film, 25, 30 minutes on talking about the film score is really something for me. Just love that. Also, I love when they do talk about the restoration as well. Analysis of all that film grain and things and what they've changed and what they've sort of cleaned up or not. I don't know. As I haven't watched film, maybe we will see. This one, I'm certain it's going to be interesting. Night of the Hunted. It's this game was part of the sale. I think it was about 13 or something pounds. And well, the one I watched, Fascination, was thoroughly enjoyable. Again, this has got a pile of extras. You can see loads and loads of bits and pieces. Though sometimes they're always a bit odd. You've got here, some are 15 minutes, some are 5 minutes, some are 21. The Gulf of Emptiness. Critical appreciation by author and musician Stephen Thrower. Also, you've got, obviously, trailers. You've got various archival writings, various things. And now this, I think, is this a 4K? I never can work out. This is the trouble when you get some of these things. You think, is this a 4K or Blu-ray? I can't remember. Could be. Either way, doesn't matter. Quite often, I enjoy 4K or Blu-ray. Either way, that's a pretty gruesome. Not going to show that. No, can't show that. Actually, that's really gruesome. And got hurt on the front cover. Bridget Leo. Yes. Bridget Leahy, I don't know how to say her name. You can see the cast there. I'll probably turn the page and there'll be another gruesome picture. I'm going to have to edit that bit out. So if I suddenly see a cut, that's the reason, because it looks too gruesome. What can you do? One thing that always bugs me, and this is, I don't know what to do with these. You get these, they always include these, which is the sort of thing, it is a 4K, HDR restoration. And it's 4K, blah, 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 Dolby Vision, which I haven't got. So that's going to be really useful. I haven't got any of those things. But still, 92 minutes. But it gives a number. And this one is apparently of 780 of 6,000. Limited edition, etc., etc. But I love the booklets. They're really genuinely fascinating to read. And that definitely is one I'm really looking forward to. The other one I watched, the Fascination one, was weird to the highest degree. I've seen the trailer for that. That looks purely weird as well. I'm certain it's going to be... There probably won't be any story. That's the thing with those films. You look and think, yeah, whatever. I really do not understand what that was all about, but it was visually amazing. This one, I watched this when it came out, or I think I went to cinema. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I've seen it on BBC or something since. Creatures the World Forgot. Certainly remember seeing it at some point. And this one also has got some lovely extras. And this might be a 4K as well. Don't know. No, it might just be a Blu-ray. Not certain. Limited Blu-ray. It doesn't seem to say anything about 4K. I wish there was a sort of like 4K or something written on the side, so you can actually look and think, oh, that's Blu-ray B or something, or 4K, just so you'd know. But it's got these lovely art cards. Don't ask me what the other ones are. I'm certain there's some various pictures. Yeah, they're all the same, obviously much the same sort of picture. Got that. Again, a pile of brilliant special features. I'm quite certain I will thoroughly enjoy watching it. You got here English Gothic, A Century of Horror Cinema, 1897 to 2015, revisits the thing. Primitive Rites, 26 minutes. You've also got film scores, musical avant-garde, get that right. The Three Children's Film Foundation productions. I mean, it's pretty good, isn't it? To buy those quite often, they're quite expensive, or reasonably priced anyway. Skid Kids, A Good Pull-Up, 1953, and there's something about Trouble at the Workers' Cafe, and Watch Out. Further escapades, I can't say that word, Dickie Duffel, as he causes chaos in a film studio. That might be interesting. Anyway, I'm certain it will be. And I'm certain the film will be pretty good as well. See the sensational new star, Julie Edge, something like that. Again, got a booklet as well. It can't be a good old book. And again, you've got the same thing. We've got these cards. Again, I never know what to do with them. But you've got a nice little booklet here. I'm certain it's full of some very odd stuff and gives you lots of details about the film. But I think it just adds that special touch, the limited edition. Most of the time, I always just go for the basic one. I don't have to have the booklet, but it's a nice touch. And certainly for fun, it's obviously a film that you think, oh, yes, that is a classic film you really want. But as it was part of the sale, I thought, you know what, I'll go for the limited edition one. Also got this. Now, the reviews of this have been very mixed. I don't know, but this was obviously a UK film, 1970s, I believe, 71. See details there. The Severed Head is not a horror story. It's something else. Looks odd. It might be good. I don't know. Again, it's another indicator one. I got this from, obviously, Keck, £6. It may be, I love it, but second hand. Not second hand, but second. Very weird way of putting it. And also, he's got, again, lots of extra bits. Slightly saucy, 7 minutes. I always think sometimes these are odd because they just basically are splitting things apart, whereas you could probably have a full-on documentary for an hour or something. In some ways, I prefer that than splitting them up. But, of course, if you're particularly interested in just one thing, like the music, then, of course, you're going to go for that. Also, again, this has got a lovely little... Get that open. It's got a lovely little book here, Ian Holm, obviously, and you've got all the details about the film, various actors, etc. So I'm looking forward to looking at that. It may be good. Maybe I might regret that one. So that's that. One of my favourite series of all time. I just loved Gotham. And I know this is available on one of the various sort of services that you can get, streaming services, but I thought I must pick up these various boxes. I've got first season, I've got second season, I'm slowly going through them. I'll probably try and get the third one at some point. But Gotham was brilliant. This is the Blu-ray for that. Just love this one. Again, it's got some extras, not a huge amount. You've got here Alfred. Alfred was a good character in that, I must admit. I really liked poetry in that. We've also got, in this one, you've got Hugo Strange, Victor Fries, Barbara Keane. Just really, really good stories. I mean, some great episodes. 90 minutes of special features. Don't remember how many episodes were in this. 22 episodes. 22 episodes. I mean, I got that a couple of quid. Brilliant. I mean, excellent second season. One Blu-ray, digital HD, as it says there. I got this for 60p. I'm not a mega fan of it. I enjoyed the second one maybe a little bit more. I don't know. It was fine. I mean, Stephen King, saw it at the cinema. It the time when the second film came out. I went and saw, obviously, the first one. They had that. I thought, well, let's just get this. And it's got a few extras as well. And then a rattling ghost train ride, as it says there. Now, it's one of these ones that I did check, because you always have to do that. Always, the thing is, when you buy these things in charity shops, this was in charity shop for 60p. See, actually, that's weird. You can see the mark. I can actually see the marking, the imprint of the 12. That is very odd. Going through. That's strange. Really sort of odd when you see that. Makes it look like that it's damaged, but it's not. When you first think, oh, what's happened? Something's gone a bit weird there, but normally you don't see that. Don't see the marking. Just struck me. So also included with this purchase, a digital download, which I will never do, but still it's included in that. And this one as well, Car Wash. I have no idea, but I love musicals and I love things. I have never, ever seen that on TV. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Richard Pryor and Pointer Sisters. That should be absolutely superb. I'm certain it's going to be a great film. It's got, for 60p, I thought, yes, I will get that. And you can see it's obviously got various people in this. Richard Pryor, obviously, Car Wash, first disco movie, and so it was 1976. Yeah, I remember it, Car Wash, but I've never seen it. So this one I have checked. Makes sense. It is actually, again, that's always the trouble when you get these ones. And I got this as well. Don't know why I got this, but I was impatient. Maybe I should have bought the 4K. Maybe I shouldn't have bought it at all, because people are probably saying now, why did you buy the Marvels? Well, I've seen lots of good reviews about this. I've seen, when it came out, it got horrendous, really terrible reviews. People were slamming it to the point of nth degree. Now, I generally ignore all those, because you just think, yes, they always go, Marvel is dire, what's his name? And maybe that is the case. But to be honest, I've watched quite a few of these, and I just generally enjoy them. I mean, I've watched loads of the Morbius or whatever, and Venom, and they were good. Could they be better? Of course. Could they have had different actors? Of course. Sometimes you think, why did they choose that actor against someone else? Or why did they change this? Why did they do that? Yeah. And sometimes there's good reasons for it. Sometimes there's not, you think. But I thought, well, that's the Blu-ray, and it was £8. I'm certain it might come down, because I've noticed quite a lot of these ones. The Blu-rays for the Marvel ones, I think they get flooded with them, because they end up like £1. You see, £1.50. And I'm quite tempted, and I haven't bought as many as I should. Maybe I should get them. The Iron Man one, and the Hulk and Thor and all the Dark World and all those ones. I haven't got them. I've seen them, but I've never got them on Blu-ray. And they're often like £1, £1.50 or something. So, and I suspect this at some point will be the same. It's like Quantumania. Quantumania, I nearly got that in 4K. And one of the things in Keck, and I love the store, but the trouble is what they do, they take the Blu-ray or the 4K out, put it in the shelf, and then somewhere along the line, someone's got the wrong one. So when they got it, they were looking and looking and looking. They couldn't find it. Obviously, someone had bought it. They got just the standard one bit of it, but the rest of it had gone. So I didn't get the 4K. So I turned around and said, I'll wait for another time. It'll probably come in. But I was looking forward to Quantumania. I thought, I must sit down and watch Quantumania, Kang and all that sort of stuff. And Ant-Man, again, it got some quite decent reviews now. Was hated when it came out. But like I say, with Marvels, I might look at this and think this is terrible. So I'll do a review at the end of the month, and I'll turn around and say this is the worst film I've ever seen. Hopefully that will not be the case. We will see. But that's a run through of the films. Now, I've been watching a load of films. I will do a run through of all the films I've seen at the end of the month. The only thing is when I do those often, I always think, can't always remember every bit of it. And you think, oh, I want, and then of course after I've done the film, I obviously forget. I think, oh, I wish I'd mentioned that. But I've watched some good ones. I'm watching Darling at the moment, which I have never seen before. Very odd. Dirk Bogarde. It's Julie Christie as well. Lawrence Harvey and a few other people. And it's also got the guy that's from, I'm probably going to get it wrong, Are You Being Served? The boss of the company. Well, not the boss, the big boss, but the one that's in the manager. Never remember his name. But he's in it. He's an MP. And it's just weird seeing him. So, wow, I haven't seen him. So that's a weird 1960s film. I love those 1960s films. They're just great. Not always. But I genuinely enjoy watching it, and I've watched some rubbishy ones and I've watched some very good ones. But it's 1960s films and 70s films are ones that I really love. So that's what I'm watching at the moment. And what are you watching? Would you be picking up any of these films? Did you go on the indicator sale? That's a key thing. Like I say, I think it's gone now. But they do lots of special deals. You get like 3 for 15 or 3 for 20 or whatever. Those sort of deals, which I think is great. I mean, I'm just quickly go over to there. I probably can't find it now. Yes, 3 for 20. They've also got lovely... I never understand the US editions. I suppose the thing is the Blu-rays. Are they US edition ones? You can't watch those. I don't think. I don't know. Because it might be region A, region B. A lot of these always seem to be region free. So if it's region free, yay, that's brilliant, because I love region free. Also got lots of 4K ones, also box sets. Their box sets are brilliant. Love their film noir ones. They were in sale. I didn't buy any of those, but they were a bit cheaper because they're about £50 odd. But I think it's just a great, absolutely brilliant selection of films. They do choose some very odd films, sort of films I love. So I always wish Talking Pictures would bring out. That'd be brilliant. Talking Pictures should bring out a Blu-ray selection of their films. I would be buying loads of those if they were, because I love watching them on things, but it would be nice to actually get a real high quality version of that. I guess licensing reasons they can't, but hopefully at some point lots of those films, and there are some brilliant British films, loads and loads of ones you watch and think, why isn't that well? There's some awful ones. I mean, there are truly some awful British ones. I mean, they're all bit sort of, of their time, the 1950s. But you've got others that are just great crime dramas, and some of those sort of British film noirs. Normally you've got William Hartnell's in it. I mean, that's just some things I love. William Hartnell or John Le Mesurier or something. He always playing a suave, sophisticated crime boss and those sort of things. They're just great, great films. And they don't get much coverage, and of course, BBC and things never put them on. So no one knows about some of our wonderful film history, which is always a pity, I think. And also, of course, the ones that we've been done in the 70s, 80s, 90s, etc. There are still many great films being made, and many of them just completely disappear. I was going to mention one, but I thought, no, I'll leave that to the end of the month. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel. Always adding new videos all the time about various things. Books, mainly books. It's always going to be mainly books, but also, of course, films, which I love, and also records and things that I listen to, as well as magazines, etc., etc. Also, a like or dislike was appreciated as well. Bye.